Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Welcome to a brand new year. That's right. It's our first Crypto Monday show of 2020. My name is John G. Olson. John Go on the Steem blockchain. John Olson in CTP land. Anyways, honor, grateful, thankful that you guys are here. We're going to have a lot of fun. I got a ton planned tonight, guys. Lots planned. I guess we'll do a little recap of what's been going on at CTP since the beginning of the year and about the week before the new year. Just everything that's going on, just crazy stuff, new features and products and services being launched every single day, sometimes multiple things a day. He called in sick. Exactly, Kirk. Yes, that's what we're gonna give him the pass because he called in sick. So let's dive into it and just kind of, Rich, what's going on, man? Welcome. The laminator. Oh, I got lamination for days, Jen. Don't worry. We are gonna go over some lamination tonight. So let's just go over a few things. What's happened over the past week. And a bit, products galore, launches galore within CTP. So the first thing in 2019 we did was the Unicorns Oasis. So first of all, that sold out. We had promo partners lined up, ready to go within 36 hours. That was sold out. That's still available for you savvy list builders out there. Apparently, it's a news flash that CTP is about list building. Apparently, we weren't that clear. We've never shown this thing about building your brand and building your list. We've never talked about list building at all. This is apparently brand new to you guys. You've never heard me talk about list building and the importance of building a list and how you should be building your list before anything else. Apparently, that's a news flash. Anywho, the Unicorns Oasis has been a ton of fun. Mike shared some numbers with us last week. He had as high as like a 90 or something open rate, as low as 30. So, that's like an average of like 50 to 60% open rate. I mean, just crazy numbers. It shows the power of list building, but more importantly, the culture shift that's happening at CTP. And with CTP, we are all about list building. We're all about building brands, but the important thing is that a lot of people, this is new to them, right? This is brand new to them hearing, hey, it's really, even though it's kind of like it's a broken record in affiliate marketing circles, you need to build your list. For a lot of CTP people, it's new. So to see these numbers, hey, Jennifer, welcome. To see these numbers and to see all of the excitement around it, if you go to the Traffic Leads to Income room, Rob Gearing hosts that, and you just see people talking about the unicorn emails and people in CTP Telegram asking about the emails. It's really, really exciting. So that was like phase one of the launches that we did for the new year. Really, really exciting, and the support has just been amazing for it. So that was the first little bit. Then the second little bit, we did the beta test over the weekend of the IPN. Dilmar, what's going on, man? Welcome. Happy New Year, man. We went over the IPN and everything went smooth this weekend. We actually put an offer in for free members at CTP that they could see, and we put it all on site on FirePay. It was flawless. It was absolutely flawless, and we're very excited about that. Paul, what's going on, man? Welcome. So the IPN should be, now Blaine's sick today, so again, he gets a little pass. But the IPN should be good for public launch within the next couple of days, so really, really excited about that. What does that mean is that the CTP token is basically, it's got real world use case now. It's not just go to CTP Talk and earn tokens just for the sake of earning tokens. Now you can actually use, buy, and sell these tokens and exchange it and buy upgrades, not only in CTP, but eventually in all of our partners' websites using the CTP token. So this is the amazing part. That's awesome, Mike. I love seeing that, man. I gotta thumb that up. This is the amazing part of this. Let's really break this down. So Click Track Profit, it's a free to join membership site. Tons of information. There's training. People can go through the different steps. We talk about list building. We talk about branding. We talk about tracking and blogging and content marketing and cryptocurrency, you name it. We have this whole smorgasbord of learning. So people can join for free, and now they can go remember this little, the little lamination here is build your brand. And we talk about building brands through content creation, AKA blogging. And that's where we introduce people to the Steem blockchain, but also CTP Talk. So people can go to CTP Talk. They can go now and basically build their brand by creating blogs and interacting with people. And that's something we're going to touch on today with the crypto side of stuff. And you can actually earn an income from your blog without any money out of pocket. But here's where it gets even better. You can then go and take those CTP tokens that you're earning, and you can buy upgrades not only in CTP, but also a bunch of our partner websites that'll be released in the next week or so. So you technically don't have to spend a dime to get into affiliate marketing at CTP, and it actually will pay you the more action you take and the more branding and building that you're doing inside of the program. To me, I mean, I wish I had something like this when I got started, right? I mean, this is, and obviously we're going to toot our own horn and we're going to be our biggest cheerleaders, et cetera, but I really do feel that we've set it up for people. It's really the no excuse affiliate marketing training platform. You can literally not pay a dime in this and upgrade and refer people. And it's just, to me, it's, you know, and this is just the beginning. This is the beginning of the journey with the IPN and everything that we're going to be doing with the CTP token. So, right, Jen, I mean, again, obviously we're going to toot our own horn, but I hope people see how exciting this is, because no money out of pocket. That's big for a lot of people that are just getting started. Money is obviously an issue, and they don't want to spend what little they do have, or they're not sure about something. Well, try your hands at CTP. Start blogging on CTP Talks. See what happens, and I think you'll really, really be excited with the results. So that was part 2. So we've just now moved into 2020, and Blaine was busy this past weekend, not only testing the IPN, but also adding our top lists back to the fold. So not only do we have top sites, so you'll see all this, the sites that are giving out the most badges in the CTP environment, but also top members. So we've got a whole bunch of different stats that we're tracking, from top ranked to most badges completed to most tokens holding. What's going on, Mick? Welcome, man. To most miners purchased and staked, to most commissions earned, to most referrals referred. I mean, we have so many different stats. And why did we do this? Why is this important? Because I think a lot of people talk about community. Community is a buzzword in affiliate marketing, right? Everybody talks about community and how important it is. I truly believe this. If you're not highlighting the people in your community, if you're not mentioning them, if you're not showcasing them, if you're not putting them as the front and center of the business, your community efforts, I think, can be improved. So we're always trying to improve our community efforts, but without people engaging, without people creating, without people doing the training, without people talking about it, without people networking with each other, without people using the system, you don't have anything. You don't have community. So it's really important for us to highlight you guys, and all you got to do is click on extras in the drop-down menu. There's top members and top lists. Just check it out. It's amazing. And let's be honest. If you know anything about, you know, gamification and leaderboards and all that type of stuff in business, having carrot sticks in front of people, we want people to fire themselves up. So if they see that out of, you know, like the top 5, they're number 4, they know who they need to go and do better so they can get to 3 and 2 and 1. We want people to get inspired and motivated by looking at that and going, I can get on that top list. I can get that number 1 spot. I can get that number 2 spot. I can get on the top list. That's important. That's really, really important. And again, a big part of what we believe here at CTP, not only Click Track Profit, the affiliate training site, but also CTP, the tribe on Steem. If they start seeing that, they start seeing token holders put up there, they start seeing miners, the people that are holding all the miners and creating the CTP tokens every day. That's exciting. That's exciting to me. And I know personally, as an affiliate marketer, seeing my name on a top list, a top JV board, a leaderboard of any of those things, fired me up to be more motivated. And absolutely, Jen, that's why we're doing it. So yes, there's it's not killing two birds with one stone. It's a win-win scenario. Let's put it that way. The one part of it, it's a win because it allows people to fire themselves up, but also it allows us to highlight those people that are fired up. So that was yesterday. So we've been pretty busy over the past week. And that brings us to 2020 phase 2. We've got a ton of things coming out. We got new products that are going to be launching. I'm reworking Plus One Success. That's going to be part of our ebook mastery module inside of CTP, but it'll be a standalone product as well. We've got List Nerds being rebuilt and relaunched. We've got List Viral being relaunched and rebuilt as well. So that's all coming in 2020 as well. So this is going to be a ton of fun this year. But again, the big message, because apparently I have not been clear enough, so we got to make sure I'm talking into the microphone specifically and mentioning that CTP's focus is called the 2 B's of CTP: building your brand through content marketing and then building your mailing list. Apparently, building your mailing list, we haven't told people, is the focus of CTP enough. So hopefully people will now understand that we're trying to teach people to build their lists. That's the focus, and building your brand. Anywho, let's dive in. So out of this stuff, we're not going to talk about building your list. Building your list is much more of the Thursday night type stuff. That's more of the affiliate marketing stuff. We're going to talk about building your brand tonight because we focus on a cryptocurrency social media blockchain called Steem. And on top of Steem, we've built what is called the CTP token, the CTP tribe, if you will. And this is where you can actually create content, building your brand through content marketing. But what's awesome is that it's built on top of a blockchain. Why do you want to build on top of a blockchain? What, blockchain is just the buzzword of 2019 or 2018, John? Are you really just trying to push blockchain? No, blockchain is this. You control it. This is the thing. If you build your blog, let's say, on a WordPress blog, right, and something happens to the hosting account, or your host loses the database of your blog, it's gone, right? All of that track record could be gone. Now, I'm not saying that web hosts do this. They're very good, and there's amazing web hosts that protect your stuff. But all of the effort you're building and putting into something, we feel that it should be there for you forever and ever, and amen. When you build something on top of a blockchain, when you create content on top of a blockchain, it's there forever. I can't get rid of it. Servers crashing can't get rid of it. Jen can't get rid of it. Eric can't get rid of it. No one can get rid of content that's built on a blockchain. So it's really important for us, if we're going to tell you guys to not only build your lists, but build your brand, we think building your brand through content marketing should be done where it's safe, where you guys have this information forever and ever and ever, amen. And that is on a blockchain. So we've looked at blockchains. I've been involved in cryptocurrency and blockchains for years and years and years. The best one, this might piss off some of the people out there that are going to point to some top 10 coin or whatever, is Steem. Steem is the most flexible. It's the quickest. It's got tons of scalability. It's awesome. It's proof of stake. You can mine it by creating and engaging. There's just so many benefits to Steem. It's affordable. I mean, 12, 13 cents each right now, pretty affordable. But the big nugget is that you can build on top of it. Steem is a technology. And we have taken that technology, Scott, what's going on, man? And we've built on top of it. And that is what the CTP token and CTP tribe are. The front end or condenser of our blockchain is the blogging platform CTP Talk. But once you have your Steem account, you can use CTP Talk, you can use Epics, you can use DTube, you can use all the different applications that are built on Steem. CTP Talk is just one of them. But we don't even pay you not only in Steem for creating on this, we pay you in CTP token. So not only are you going to be building your content and building your brand up on something that doesn't disappear, you're also going to get paid for it. I mean, here we're going to do a talk right now. A show of hands, who'd want to get paid for creating blog content or social media content? Show of hands. Jen, I see you in Nevada. Eric, I see you in Southern Alberta. Scott, I see you over there on the East Coast. Like, come on. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So Steem is just a win, 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 win. So many wins across the board. That's why we created CTP Talk, to help you guys be rewarded for your effort. Double incentive. Yes. Yes, Jen. So I have a bunch of, like I said, laminations. We got laminations today. So building your brand is a really important part of your affiliate marketing journey, and that's why we talk about it so much. There's a trick to doing this, and this might be old hat for a lot of you guys, but the difference is stock and flow. Okay, so there's two different types of content you can create. There's your stock content and your flow content. The difference is your flow content are your selfies. It's your funny quotes. It's your big shout out to the 2020 Vision crew here, Jen and Eliana. Their push-ups. It can be your push-ups on social media. The flow content is to keep you top of mind. It's you're creating this type of content so that you can be remembered. Now, we talked about this last week or the week before, but you are bombarded. I think it was Jennifer. We were talking with Jennifer about this. You're bombarded with like 40,000 marketing messages a day, right? As an affiliate marketer, that's your competition. You're basically competing against Gary Vaynerchuk, Brant Cardone, name one of the sharks on Shark Tank. I mean, this is your competition. They are pulling for attention. And if people are being bombarded with 40,000 marketing messages, how are you going to stick out from the noise? Well, you do this with flow content. And flow content is to keep you top of mind, keep you in front of people. The like attracts like. I'm not going to get into too much law of attraction stuff here, but people are attracted to action. Like the past week and a half, we had a great weekend for new subscribers to CTP, new upgrades and new purchases. Why? It's because we're doing stuff, right? Like if we were sitting around and going, well, you know what? We're going to launch something in the fall of 2020, and we're not going to do any emails or webinars or content until then. Good luck to you. No one cares. But because we're doing all of this, we're taking action every day, and we're putting stuff out there every day, and we're throwing things saying, hey, we've got this, and we've got this social media graphic getting tweeted out, and we've got a webinar today, and then we've got an email going out tomorrow. Because we're doing all this stuff, like attracts like. People are attracted to that. They want to see it. So you can use this same model with content marketing, flow content. Every day, do something. Even if it's interacting with people on CTP Talk. Why do you want to interact with people on CTP Talk? Because we can pay you. Jennifer Nieto can pay you. Eliana Gomez can pay you. Eric Burgoyne can pay you. Zoltan and Eric, even though they're not here, they can pay you. I can pay you. Blaine can. We can pay you for just saying hi to us on our blog. So not only are you top of mind, you're out there showcasing to the community that you're active and you're engaged with people every day. We're going to reward you for doing it. That's why it's important to do flow content every day. I get it. A lot of people, they're new to this and they don't have the confidence yet to build a blog or do a live stream or do a webinar or do a Periscope or do a tweet or do. I get it. I totally get it. That's why engagement is so important. That's why commenting on other people's blogs are important. That's why retweeting things or coming to webinars is important. That is flow content. Regardless of what, it might not be Picasso, but you know what? You're out there, you're out of sight, out of mind. Exactly. You are in front of people. Even Rob P. Cruzen can. Yes, he can pay you too. This is why it's so important for you guys just to be seen every day. Be seen every single day. Now, stock content, I really wanted to talk about flow content today. Stock content is your pillar content. It's your what you're known for content, right? For John G. Olson, for Django, there's two pieces of content that I guess I talk about the most and most people reference. It's the $2.74 example, the formula. It's the Internet Marketing Vortex of Doom graphic, and also the 5,500, 5,000 formula, which we're going to talk about tonight. Tonight is content night. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. But that would be your stock content. That's the stuff that's talked about. Just like you saw what Jen said, oh, I remember Plus One Success and Plus One Daily. Yeah, that's the stuff that's my stock content. People, when they hear Plus One, hopefully, they think of John. they think of CTP. If they hear Internet Marketing Vortex of Doom, they think John. They think that's his content. He wrote that. He created that. That's stock content. You can't create stock content every day. This is the myth. The myth is that you can just sit there and write Picasso and Pulitzer Prize winning articles every day and you're going to create content each and every day. You might come up with 1 or 2 awesome stock pieces of content a year. Seriously. But you can't get to the stock content unless you just do the flow content. So this is why flow is the focus today, why it's so important to create every day, engage every day, and you can do that on Steem. And this is where we're going to be introduced because it is the 2-year anniversary. Can you believe it? January 2018 is actually when I came up with this, my stock piece of content, and we're going to go over it right now. On the whiteboard, guys, we've got whiteboard training. How exciting is this? How exciting is this? So if I stand like this, you guys can see it, right? It's a lot better. Nah, there's a shadow. Okay. Okay, we are going to do the 500, and 5,000 game plan. And this is where you guys, you're going to follow this plan. You're going to have the greatest 2020 on CTP Talk and Steem you could possibly imagine. This is it. Okay, easy peasy. 500, 5,000. So, what is this? What is this? What is this crazy concept that I came up with? Well, when I first got started on Steem, I knew the importance of content marketing and content creation. And when I joined Steem, Steem was at like $7 each. It was insane. There was more millionaires, I think, on Steem than anywhere in the crypto world at that time. But it was a brand new social media platform at that time. I had followed guys like Gary Vaynerchuk and Grant Cardone, Seth Godin for years and years and years, and they always stated when a new social media platform comes out, it's a good idea to get your feet wet. It's a really good idea to get your feet wet in that. So Steem made sense to me. The concept of it, the fact it was on a blockchain, the fact that it was a cryptocurrency, the fact that it wasn't proof of work, it was proof of brain and proof of stake. That made sense to me. That excited me. So I was like, this is like the best of both worlds. So I'm going to invest my time and energy into Steem, building my reputation, my followers, my Steem power, my stake in Steem. But I needed a way to do that first of all didn't cost millions of dollars, because remember, back then, Steem was around $4 to $5 each, maybe $7. It peaked at $7 or $8 each. It was expensive. So I couldn't just go and buy my stake. There was no way. I couldn't do it. But what's unique about Steem and CTP Talk, so you got to remember, when I'm talking Steem, I'm also talking CTP Talk, okay? Because even though it's 2 separate blockchains, it's built on top of Steem, so you get rewarded in both Steem and CTP. So I needed to find a way that was cost-effective, aka free, but also a way that would keep me engaged with the community. Remember, creating the flow content through engagement, et cetera, et cetera. So I said I need to do something each and every day. Good habits. So the 5, and we're gonna change the colors up. We're gonna change the colors up. We're being super creative today. And can you see that? Engagements. So the 5 in the 500, and 5,000 formula for success on Steem and CTP is the 5 engagements a day. Very important. This is what you need to be doing every single day. That does not mean you need to come up with a stock piece of content each and every day. You need to come up with 5 engagement touch points on the blockchain. So 5 comments, 5 re-steams, 5 curation likes, 1 piece of content maybe. But the important thing that I stress to myself is that I have to do this every day, because it's going to feed the rest of this formula, but it starts with the engagement. Remember, we started the show and I was talking about how important community was. That's how you build community. That's how you build community. You build community by actually talking to people, by showing up. A lot of people say, well, John, why do you show up for these webinars and stuff? Like, well, yeah, you can do these automated. Like, what? I want to do this every day. I don't care. This is the best investment of my time as a business owner I could ever make with people. So every day, no matter what, you engage with 5 people. And there's a lot of you guys that are doing this. A lot of you guys are doing this, but you can do more. You can do more. This is where it starts. 5 engagements a day, because what's that going to attract? That is going to attract this next number. So it's a brand new social media platform. And if you think of influencers on any type of social media platform, how many followers do they have? Right? Like, if you're an influencer on Instagram, you don't have 10 followers. If you're an influencer on Twitter, you don't have 10 followers. You have a sizable number. Now, social media, there's a whole lot of bot accounts, there's a whole lot of crap, and I get it. But still, this is a metric that it's a vanity metric, but it's a metric that's important for other people's opinion of you. Because if you have a high and growing number of followers, people will go, that's action. And remember, like attracts like. That means someone's taking action. Someone wants to know what's going on with this person. So on Steem, I said, by the end of 2018, I want to get 500 followers. Remember, I joined in December 2017 and I had 1 follower. Nobody. I think a bot account followed me. I think my son followed me. I mean, it was nobody. But I said, you know what? I've got to do the engagements every day so that I can get to 500 followers by the end of the year. Followers are very important. And I know a lot of people, I know that Instagram's getting rid of likes. I know that the social media is trying to get away from this metric. This is something people care about. It's remember the top lists that we did in CTP? Tell me, I'll ask you guys, any of you guys that are on that top list, Jen, for example, does it feel good to see your name up there? I'm guessing the answer would be yes. Regardless of what the world thinks and regardless of what corporate America thinks, this is a metric that matters in social media. It does. Follower counts matter, because the more followers you have, the more followers you're going to attract. That's why you build the followers up by doing the 5 engagements, because they're going to see you engaging every day. People are going to want to be around that. People are going to want to be around that. This is what's so important about engaging every day, because the engagement is the key to getting the followers. Hi, Renee, welcome. Very important. So again, 5 engagements a day turns into 500 followers. And now we're going to talk about kind of, I think someone talked about delegation. I think Jennifer was actually asking a little bit about this in Telegram this week. This is where we're going to get very crypto now. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, here we go. Okay. Now, recap. 5 engagements each and every day on the social media platform / blockchain that is Steem or CTP. Turns into 5,000 followers. 5,000 followers, the more people that start following you, this is what's amazing about Steem and CTP. When someone likes your post, it's not just a metric that goes up, you also get paid for that. So the more followers and the more engagements you're doing each and every day, the more Steem and CTP power you're going to generate. We'll talk about what Steem power and CTP power is right now, and then we're going to talk about how you can get this by doing this. So what is Steem and CTP power? Blockchains, the most popular blockchain in the world is the Bitcoin blockchain. Bitcoin operates on something that is called proof of work. So the way proof of work works or operates is the miners. So a miner is basically, the Bitcoin network is just a big network of computers that are mining, aka working mathematical problems to verify and secure the network. If I send some Bitcoin to Rob, it goes out into the network. All of the computers have to reach consensus saying, yes, I sent this to Rob. It's good. Bitcoin is transferred from me to Rob. That's proof of work. That's proof of work. Steem, CTP, operate on something called proof of stake. Now, the argument is it's proof of brain, whatever, but it is proof of stake. What does proof of stake work? Means the more staked, John, what's going on? The more staked asset or cryptocurrency you have on the blockchain, the more your influence goes up, the more you're rewarded for holding it. So when you're holding 5,000 CTP or 5,000 Steem power, you're telling the blockchain, I'm invested in the blockchain. I'm proving that I've staked this. Does that make sense? So you're actually rewarded more on the blockchain for staking more CTP and Steem. So the more Steem you stake, the more CTP power you stake, the more you get to share in the rewards pool that is rewarded to content creators and people that engage each and every day. Engagements, followers into Steem power. This is why it's so important to engage, why it's so important to get the followers up. Because the more of this that happens, the more this grows automatically. That grows automatically on the Steem blockchain and the CTP blockchain when you're engaging and you have followers and people are upvoting you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. How do I know this works? Okay, remember, this started, I said the 5,500, 5,000 plan. This started in January of 2018. So at the beginning of 2018, I said, I'm going to make an effort and I'm going to make a conscious effort to constantly be creating and engaging 5 times a day for the entire year of 2018. I want to hit 5,000 followers by the end of the year and 5,000 Steem power by the end of the year as well. I got to this in April. I got to 500 followers in April just by engaging every day, just by creating content and engaging every day. I got to 5,000 Steem power in about October-ish, September, October-ish of 2018. So it took me less than a year to get to this. It took me less than 4 months to get to that. And it all started from that. It all started from engaging with people on the blockchain. There's a tool you can use, and I shared it with people inside of Telegram today, that I use to measure this. Let me just get this link. Would you go far as to say that you would build more Steem as you do? Exactly, John. Exactly. Yes. This is a tool. I'm sharing this with you guys. This is a tool right now that I use. Now, if you want to see your numbers on Steem at board, all you got to do is replace my username with yours. But just to show you guys what I do, there's 2 numbers there that I check each and every day to make sure this is on point and this is on point. And then this keeps growing. Those 2 numbers are average upvotes per post and average post rewards. You're going to notice a couple numbers. And this is, I write this stuff down. Every couple of days, I write it down in my journal. And I'm tracking upvotes per post and average post rewards per post. This shows me that if I'm not doing this, those 2 numbers are going down. So if I want those 2 numbers to go up, if I want average upvotes per post and average payout per post to go up, I need to engage more. Because the more I engage, the more of these people I impress. The more these people I impress, the more of this stuff I can earn. It's all free. This is the thing. It's all free. There's nothing to buy right now. I don't have an offer for you guys. I'm just trying to show you how you can set this up and use this blockchain to build your, again, remember, we're not talking about building your lists. We'll save build the list for another day, because apparently we don't tell people enough that CTP is about building mailing lists. We don't talk about email marketing enough. This is news to people. We're talking about building your brand. Building your brand on the Steem blockchain using flow content, which translates into stock content, but using the 500, and 5,000 formula for actually doing it. It's great to just talk about this. It's great to say, oh yeah, you should go create content and build a brand and content market because it's awesome. This is the way to do it. This doesn't cost anything. This doesn't cost a penny. Now, there's a caveat, and we're going to talk about this. Really good guy on the Steem blockchain, and I highly recommend you guys follow him. Okay, I'll get his account here. Just give me 1 second. I really want you guys to follow him because he is pretty amazing when it comes to content creation. You'll see that he is a master of creating flow content. This dude is arguably the best dude on Steem when it comes to creating flow content. Okay, his name is Charles, but he goes by the name Stackin. Oops, that's not what I'm trying to do. That's the wrong link. It's not working. Anyways, if you put this username at the end, I can't, Facebook's not letting me put his username in. Anyways, if you put his username at the end, Charles is his name. He came up with this. This is a really cool little, he created this little graphic. The little graphic he created, and that's his username there. You can follow him. Just an amazing, amazing dude. Really good guy to engage. He lives by this too, by the way. He totally engages multiple times with everyone on the blockchain. He's like, this is how you 10x your Steem profile. Post a couple times a day, curate a bunch of posts a day, engage with the community, show up every day. But his first point, this was his first point. So he had 5 points. His first point was buy Steem and power up. Here's the truth. Steem is a fantastic blockchain, but because it's not Facebook, Facebook can pay for all of this stuff, the free accounts, the free streaming, all this awesome stuff, because it's a publicly traded company. It sells advertisements. It's a billion-dollar company. Steem does not operate under ownership of one centralized person. It is a blockchain, meaning it's decentralized. If you own one Steem token and it's powered up, you own part of the blockchain. So there's got to be a way to pay for all this stuff, right? You've got to be able to pay for the bandwidth, for the it's called resource credits on Steem. And you'll notice you might run out of resource credits. You're sitting there trying to post on Steem, and then you go, ooh, resource credits, I don't have any more. What is that? It's basically your fee for using the blockchain. The best thing about Steem is that it regenerates every 24 hours, right? You can regenerate, I think, 20% of everything, your upvote power as well as your resource credits every 24 hours. But sometimes people that they have low Steem power, low vested Steem, right, stake Steem, they run out of resource credits. So why do you want resource credits? It allows you to use the blockchain, because remember, Facebook, Twitter, all these are public companies that have a lot of investments and millions of dollars of ad revenue. Steem has nothing. It's a blockchain. So it costs money to use it. How do they pay for it? How do you pay? Well, you pay for it by investing or staking Steem that turns into resource credits. But they regenerate all the time. So do you need a bunch of Steem power powered up? No, because Steem is it's 12 cents each right now, right? It's 12 cents each. It's not a lot. To use it as much as, like, say I use it, you need 50 to 100 Steem power. 50 to 100 Steem power. What's that? 10 bucks, 15 bucks, right? 120 bucks maybe. Or sorry, 12 bucks. Not 120 bucks, 12 bucks. You don't need a lot, but you do need some. So Stackin talks about posting 1 or 2 times a day. He says curate 10 to 30 a day. Engage with the community, show up every day. But the first point he says is buy Steem, power it up. So I do encourage you guys to buy some Steem, and because it's a different blockchain, some CTP power. CTP token is extremely affordable. I think it's a tenth of a Steem right now. So that's, 2 cents or something like that, or a penny each. Very cheap. It's a really good question. See, this is a really good question, Eric. So totally depends on how much you use the blockchain. Now, for someone like me, I don't even consider myself a heavy user of Steem. I follow the 500, 5,000 plan, and I engage 5 to 10 times with people. I create one post a day. I'm always talking about Steem, but I'm not using the blockchain all the time, but I consider myself an average user of Steem. I go through 20 Steem powered up resource credits a day, I'd say. So 50 to 100 Steem power should do you fine. So it totally depends on how much you use the blockchain. If you're using the blockchain all the time and you've got bots going and your business is on it and all that, you might need, 500 to 1,000 Steem. Hi, Russell, welcome. But right now, for blogging on CTP Talk, for engaging with people, for following this plan, 50 to 100 Steem power is really all you need. It's really all you need. Now, it's not as easy as saying, hey, go buy some Steem and power up. If you guys have ever tried to do that, it's a little bit more complicated than just going to an ATM and saying, give me 20 bucks. It's confusing the first couple of times. Once you understand how it all works, it's very easy. That being said, if any of you guys are interested, I can help you and walk you through how to power up. And if you need a little boost, I will delegate some Steem power to help you kickstart your account so you can use it. I do that. I do about 25 per person. So if you want 25 Steem power delegated to you, this is not for guys like Eric that have a bunch and know what's going on. I'm talking about Jennifer, for example. If you're interested, I can send you some Steem power. I'll delegate it to you, and that'll help kickstart your account. So the offer is out there. If any of you guys want it, let me know. Drop me a line on Facebook, on CTP Talk, on Telegram, on Discord, and I'll help you out. But you should really look into it. So really good question. So do you buy that amount regularly? Is that what you budget for? So disclaimer. Let me just have a sip of water here because this is going to be my big disclaimer. I went all in on Steem. So what I mean by that, everybody and their mother was into crypto. Eric will remember this. This is me and Eric when we started up Bitcoin Bully. Everybody was involved in crypto. Everybody was trying to jump into it. There was projects left, right, and center. The big thing that I noticed in crypto is that there was all these projects that had all these awesome white papers and promises and roadmaps to glory. There was, cryptocurrency projects that were going to walk your dog, feed your cat, and change your laundry for you. As we are well aware now, 2 years later, a bunch of these products are all bull. What was really important for me when I got into cryptocurrency was actual use case. I talk about this a lot, especially in the training in CTP. I talk about use case. Can I actually use this stuff? This is my example. And I'll show you guys. Not only can I use it for social media, but can I use it to buy things? Check this out. Okay. So this is my Steem Silver Round. This is the 2018 edition. The 2019 edition is in the mail. It should be here. This is a 1 ounce piece of silver with the Steem logo in it that I purchased using Steem. I bought this silver, real tangible product, using nothing but Steem. I didn't pay with dollars. The shipping and handling wasn't paid by my credit card. I paid for that silver ounce 100% with the Steem token. That was use case for me. Not only did I use that, and I saw that I could actually use this for real tangible products, I saw the potential for it to be used in affiliate marketing. Thus, CTP Talk and everything we're doing with the IPN and everything. So I jumped in on Steem and I said, I'm going all in because I can use this stuff. It makes sense to me. There's no promises. It's an actual working blockchain that's not a theory, that's not some kind of warped idea in someone's head. We can actually use this stuff right now, today. So I set up a budget myself, Jennifer. This is not financial advice. This is what I did. Just sharing what I did. I dollar cost averaged my Steem. I knew that I could get this and I hit this, but this was not enough. I wanted to get as much Steem as I possibly could. I want to accumulate the. I'm in accumulation mode. That's I'm in, and I can actually earn Steem. And if you go back to that link at Steem It board, you'll see a number up there. Total post rewards, 13,401 is my total post rewards. I have total Steem power about 27,000. 13,000 of that came from engaging in content creation. So almost half I have earned by creating on the blockchain. So my regular buying was also regular content creation and regular engagement. So about half of it was through engaging and practicing what I preach, and the other half was through dollar cost averaging. Now, I bought Steem. Okay. You have to remember when I got into Steem. This is why this is not financial advice, because if you listen to me, it will probably cost you 40 grand. I bought a whole chunk, right, of this when Steem was $5 each. Even though I dollar cost averaged every week, I was buying when Steem was $3, $4, $5 each. A big chunk of my Steem was purchased at all-time highs. Horrible advice. Worst thing you could possibly do. Now Steem is 12 cents. Chris, what's going on, man? Welcome, dude. Happy New Year, bro. Now it's 12 cents, right? Now it's 12 cents. And it's a lot easier to accumulate it at 12 cents than it was at $3. So I dollar cost average. That's what I do, Jen. But the big thing for me is that I went all in. I didn't say, okay, I'm going to get into 30 different cryptocurrencies. I said, you know what? Steem makes the most sense for me because I can use it. I can buy silver with it. I can put it on. I can build it for my business. I can build on top of it. I can do all this stuff right now. It's not a theory. It's not a theory. It's actual use case. So first, to answer your question, I budget a dollar cost average approach to investing in my Steem, but it's a personal decision. The big thing is never spend a penny more than you can afford to lose, because this is cryptocurrency. Have you seen the swings? Have you seen the swing? It's huge. If you are trying to buy this stuff for a return, don't do it. Buy it because you believe in the project. And that's why, to me, I didn't lose a dime, because to me, even though Steem is 12 cents now, I can see the future where Steem is $200 each. I can see, and it's my big risk. It's my big swing for the fence. It didn't make me broke, but it allowed me to focus. It allowed me to focus, and that's why I said, you know what? I'm going to get into Steem, but more importantly, I'm going to put my business on it. That's why CTP Talk exists. That's why everything we're doing within CTP talks about Steem and the CTP token. I'm all in on it. So it's definitely not financial advice, because but see, I don't consider it like I lost money, because even though I bought it at $2 or $3, I haven't sold it, and I'm never going to sell it. We mentioned that yesterday in Telegram, Jennifer. I have not sold a single Steem. Now, I've changed Steem over into Steem Engine and bought other tokens with it, but I've never cashed out. I've never said, okay, here's 1,000 Steem, cash it out, put it in my bank account. Never. And I'm not going to do that anytime soon, because I'm thinking 5 years down the road. That's my vision for CTP Talk, for everything we're doing with CTP and the cryptocurrency stuff. I'm in accumulation mode. That's just the way I'm thinking. I missed the boat on a lot of stuff in affiliate marketing over the years. And the biggest regret I have, even though I don't think you should live with regrets, but the biggest regret I have is putting all my eggs in one basket, and that was with PayPal. You guys know the story. Everybody knows the story with PayPal. Then I was reactive for that year, 2017. I was just, I'm trying to be proactive with cryptocurrency and proactive with Steem. And it's what I believe in. There's other cryptos I believe in. I think BAT, Basic Attention Token, with the Brave browser, huge use case. I use it all the time. I tip people on Twitter all the time. In fact, if you have, if you're verified Brave creator, Let me know. Tweet me, and I'll send you some BAT. What's going on, Sharky Shark? What's going on? You playing tonight, buddy? Hope so. Anyways, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So Jennifer, what I'll do, send me your username right now on Steem, and what I'll do is I will delegate to you. The only time I take delegation away is when I delegate to people and they don't do anything with it. So there's been a few people that I've delegated to and they don't do anything. So I take it back. That being said, just let me know. Oh, you're not? Oh, damn. Well, tomorrow then, right, Shark? Anyways, yeah. Yeah, let me know your username and I'll delegate you 25. 25 you'll be able to use the blockchain pretty much as you need right now. But I do highly suggest not only that you follow Stackin, Charles, but you follow his little thing here. The buy Steem and power up. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go do that right now. This is what's great about the Steem blockchain. I can delegate my Steem power. We'll talk about delegation another night. Basically, I saw Steem. Everybody follow Steem Leo? Anybody follow Steem Leo? Steem Leo is an amazing tribe. Okay, so let me just give me 1 second. I'm going to do this for Jennifer right now. Approve. Okay, so if you refresh your wallet now, Jen, you're going to see a little Steem power. It'll say plus 25 underneath it. That just means I've delegated 25 Steem power to you. You can go and you can totally use the blockchain now. You won't run out of credits unless you're sitting there refreshing every 2 seconds and posting every 2 seconds and you're a bot, but you're not. Explain delegation. Okay, I'll touch on that, Rob, for sure. So, yeah, what was I saying? Okay, we'll just talk about delegation. Okay, so what's awesome about the blockchain? This is delegated proof of stake, right? Proof of stake. So staking your tokens, you can basically decide what you want to do with this. So yeah, Steem Leo. I gotta mention Steem Leo. I'll talk about that. Let me just write that down so I don't forget. Definitely follow Steem Leo. Okay, so when you get Steem power, you can do whatever you want with this thing. Remember, resource credits are what's needed to operate on the blockchain, but also the more Steem power or CTP power you have staked, powered up, means you get a share of the rewards pool, right? So the rewards pool is this really unique thing on Steem where there's an inflation model put in, and 8% a year or something. I don't remember. I don't know the numbers of it. Read the Steem blue paper and white paper. It describes it all if you're into that techie stuff. In a nutshell, what this means is for the next 8 to 10 years or something, there's a rewards pool on Steem that pays out proof of brain to content creators and people that engage every day. The more Steem power and CTP power that you have staked, the more of the share of this rewards pool you get. If I say Eric Burgoyne has got an amazing business, he's got this amazing widget he wants to build on Steem, and he's going to pay out a percentage, let's say, of whatever, this is just an example. There's many other use cases, but he's going to pay out a percentage to people that delegate or invest in his business on Steem. All you have to do is delegate your Steem power to him. He gets a bigger share of the rewards pool. He can then take those rewards that he gets every day and spread them out to his investor. The inflation model, the more Steem power you have, automatically it increases every day, every second. The more stake Steem you get, the more you get every single day from this inflation, and that's on the rewards pool. It's finite, but right now is the building time. Right now is the time to use this and really maximize it. Yeah, for sure, Eric. Have a good one, man. So you can take your Steem power, delegate it to projects or people on the blockchain to help them engage more, to help them get more followers, to help them get a bigger share of the rewards pool, so that you get to delegate or invest in projects that you believe in. What do you invest in, John? Well, my biggest delegation is over 1,700 Steem power to Steem Basic Income. We know the drama. Steem Basic Income is this really cool project that basically helps smaller content creators get rewarded. And the goal is to have basic income through Steem on the blockchain. Really fantastic project. The whole idea is that you sponsor people in, the more of these things you stack, the more upvote you get, et cetera, et cetera. So the more that I send to Eliana, the more I send to Jen, the more I send to Eric, the more they will get upvoted from Steem Basic Income. There's drama. I'm still delegated to it, but anyways, the next project I delegate to is a project called Steem Hunt, which is a really cool product hunt type service on the blockchain that pays people in Steem and hunt tokens for finding cool products and writing about them. I also delegate to a project called Curator. It's my first delegation that I ever gave, and it's the greatest ever program out there. And I know because I saw Mick get into it the other day too. The Q token on Steem Engine is freaking brilliant. So not only do you get paid for delegating to Curator, the more of these tokens that you just hold, you don't even need to stake them, you just hold them, they actually pay you in Steem for holding their token. It's absolutely brilliant. Why did I want to mention Steem Leo? I hope that answers your question, Rob. I'll touch on delegation a little bit later this week as well. But why did I mention Steem Leo? Because Steem Leo did this piece today, and they said this is the greatest angel investing tool in history. Let me rephrase this. The problem with investing, unless you've got an inside track with a hedge fund manager or you got billions in assets and you can just throw it out there, angel investing basically is in a closed world. Like, you can't get into the good old boys network. Steem opens it up to everybody. Steem opens it up to absolutely everyone. You can pick a project. I picked a bunch of projects and I've invested. And this is the best thing about delegation. When you delegate, you don't lose the money, the Steem power. You can take it back at any time. So let's say you want to get, and D-Lease is another amazing program that actually pays ROI for leasing out Steem power and stuff. You can actually find projects on Steem, delegate to it, and they'll actually pay you interest for delegating. Let's say you're not getting the returns you expect, you can just take your delegation back. No harm, no foul. Again, this is just one of the reasons why Steem is just, I love Steem with all my heart, is because of projects like this. See, this is the thing, Mick, for me. I first of all, Khalil Kazi, without him, CTP token wouldn't exist. His help when we got set up was just, Khalil Kazi is the creator of Steem Leo. I don't buy, and I know you're different, Mick, because you're into the investing side of things, just like Jen is into the investing side of things. I never bought Steem Leo to get returns. I never buy Steem to get returns. I buy Q token to get returns because I get returns on the Q token. But all of this stuff to me is just accumulation. I just want to accumulate. I want more of this. I want more of this, and I want more of that. And I want more Q, and I want more Epix tokens, and I want more BAT tokens. I want more Binance tokens. And of course, I want more Bitcoin. But I don't need to get every single token out there. But there's a few that I really, really am passionate about, and Q is just fantastic. The ticker on Steem Engine is just the letter Q. It's the Curator project. Awesome people, and just an amazing, amazing project that pays you every single day. I'm almost getting half a Steem now. I got about 230 Q tokens, not stake. There's no stake. It's just buying and holding them. And I got a bunch of delegation as well. So I'm getting paid. And I'm getting upvoted too, right? I get upvoted by the Curator team as well. But Q token is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, but again, for me, Mick, it's more long term. I'm accumulating this stuff not to make money tomorrow. I'm trying to do that old with the old example of if you would have purchased this asset 10 years ago, you would have had this, right? That old guy that put his life savings into Amazon when it was $1, is now he's loaded. That's kind of my mentality on it, because I'll make my money with my online business, right? I'll make my money with my affiliate marketing business. The cryptocurrency for me is a tool to make more money down the road, if that makes any sense. Anyways, hope that helps. No, you don't even need to do anything. It's right here. Let me give you the link right now, Jen. And curator team, if you see this, I appreciate anything you can give me as a bonus for promoting you guys. I'm just joking. This is the ticker here and the order book on Steem engine. No worries, Mick. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Yeah, so there's the link for Q. Just a fantastic project, and it's for one Q token is 3, and the more of these that you hold, the more they send Steem to you. So it's really, really cool, really cool. SBI is another project too. Steem Power Investment is another token that does kind of similar stuff. They don't really pay you though. They have promises of returns down the road. Sure. I like the curator token myself. Anyways, let me stop the recording because this is like super long and we don't want to piss off the dear sirs. So thank you guys for watching on YouTube and DTube. May the force be with you. Hope you guys got a lot of value from it. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.